Hey guys, welcome back. Fall is upon us, so I decided to take it upon myself and bring you guys a transition to fall look. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. So, to jump right in, my eyebrows are already done, of course. It's the same routine. Barefaced and all, let's jump into this video. So, I'm taking my translucent powder, which is by Sacha Buttercup, and I'm just going to apply that on my lid area before I lay down my first eyeshadow of choice, because this will help to prevent any creasing in your eyelid area. And I'm taking NYX Dance to Ties, and I'm just applying that all over my lid area, transition area, everywhere, because it's just a new color, but it helps the colors transition very well. Next, I'm going in with my Morphe 350 palette, and I'm taking that burnt orange shade there, and I'm applying that in the outer V of portion of my eye, and I'm just going to blend that into my crease area. I love earthy tones. Like, I live for earthy tones. So this look was right up my alley. So I'm so happy to be doing this look for you guys. Once I have that placed in the areas that I wanted, I'm just going to make sure I blend it out as much as possible, making sure to have more product on my outer V area, and then blend it into my crease area. I found this eyeshadow stick in my kit. I was randomly just going through my kit, and I was like, wow, I never used this. So I decided to use it because I felt it would be perfect for this look. This is a Maybelline eyeshadow stick. It's like more of a crayon type, and you just place it on your lid, and it's a very pretty olive color. So I thought it'd be cute for this look. So yeah, I'm just penciling that in on my lid area. And now I'm going to take my graffiti palette. I'm going to pick up that green shade with my finger, and I'm just going to apply that on top of that Maybelline color stick that I placed down, because I didn't want a dull flat look. I wanted some shimmer, and so this helped out a lot with that. So perfect. And now I'm going in with the same orange color that I used earlier, and I'm just going to blend out all the harsh lines, because that's what you don't want. No lines of demarcation in your eyeshadows. It's not cute. So blend, because you want the colors to just transition perfectly. So that's what I'm doing here. You can never get enough of blending. And now I'm going in with my favorite liner of all times. We all know this. It's the NYC liquid eyeliner. And yeah, I love this eyeliner. You just have to have a really steady hand, because it can get messy. And yes, I went and placed my falsies on off camera, because yeah, I haven't mastered that on camera thing yet. So girl, I do what works for me. Pause it and come back. Taking my favorite foundation at the moment, it's the Milani 2-in-1, and I'm just going to buff that into my skin using my damp beauty blender. And I'm just going to buff away and buff away. This foundation is perfect. Like, my skin is super oily, but this helps control it a lot, amongst other things that I use. But, foundation is the foundation. So, it helps to have a great foundation with that. So, yay. I'm just buffing it in. Buff. And I'm taking just a flat brush. I'm just going to go back over that to make everything have that airbrush look. And I'm going in now with my Coty Airspun translucent powder. And I had to switch it up a bit, because I found that normally I would go ahead and highlight the areas that I want highlighted first, like under my eyes and all of that good stuff. And I saw where I was still getting oily in that T-zone area. So I switched it up a bit, and I just started using the Coty Airspun translucent powder all over my face prior to highlighting. And then, like, now I'm going in and I'm highlighting after I place the Coty Airspun translucent powder down, and that helped a whole lot with controlling that oil in my T-zone area. I just couldn't understand why I was still getting oily in that area after I, did everything else. So this right here, this method is working so far for me. And now I'm just letting that concealer sit for a little while, because like I said before, you get way more coverage when you let your concealer sit for a minute. And so I'm just going to go ahead and just contour the sides of my face and the sides of my nose as well while that's sitting. And then I'll go in and blend that out with my damp beauty blender. And I promise you guys, if you try this, like, you will get better coverage if you just let your concealer sit for a little while before you know, just buffing it out as soon as you place it down. Let it get a little tacky, so to speak, and then just go ahead and buff it out then. And I'm going to take the bottom end of my beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend out that contour there. And you go upwards towards the cheekbone area, because you don't want like that muddy, dirty look on the side of your face. So just make sure you blend it out appropriately. And I'm going in with my Sacha Buttercup, and I'm going to set that highlighted area quickly because you don't want any creasing. So as soon as you lay it down, you want to go back in and just go ahead and set it with whatever powder of your choice to prevent any caking and creasing in that area. And we all know I don't bake, so I'm just going to go ahead and buff that out with my beauty sponge and get that good and going. And just go back over the sides of my nose. And now I'm going to highlight that contour area just to make it pop a little bit. And then I'm going to take my black radiance powder, and I'm just going to go over that cream contour, because when you lay down a cream contour, you always want to go back and set it with the powder. You don't want to leave it just as it is. Just make sure you always set with a powder. If you're using any cream products, set with a powder afterwards. You will thank me later. And I'm just going to buff out that Sacha Buttercup under that contour area there. And I got ahead of myself, moving too fast as usual. No, I'm not going to do the apples of my cheek right now with my blush. I'm going to go ahead and set my face with my black opal setting powder to bring some color back to my face, because with that Coty Airspun, it kind of leaves a white cast. So you want to always, you know, go back in with the powder of your skin tone and make sure you set your foundation with that. And now I'm going to go in with my favorite blush, and it is the Toasted Almond, and it is beautiful. Love it. And sorry, I was out of focus a little bit, but I'm taking that Maybelline gel liner, and I'm just going to apply that in my waterline, not too heavy, because I didn't want this look to be too dark, so to speak. So I don't want it, you know, I didn't apply too much. And I'm just going to go in with that back into that graffiti palette and just place that same green eyeshadow on the bottom waterline there and blend out that gel liner as well. Just smoke it out a little bit. And I'm going to take my Wet n Wild highlight and just go down the bridge of my nose and the highest points of my cheek. This highlight right here, I have this shade and another shade. I haven't really used the other shade. I just mainly reached for this one. But they're both gorgeous, so you'll love it. And I'm just going to take that same highlight, and I'm just going to place it in my brow bone area to give it a little highlight there. Of course, those brows have to pop. You know. Moving on to these lips. These things. And yes, I was struggling to get that liner open. Yeah, that packaging is no joke. But I finally got it, and I'm just going to pair it with my NYX Lippy as well. So I'm going to line my lips with that brown espresso liner. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Liquid Lipstick. And this color is beautiful. Brings all the colors and the shades and everything of this look together. And I thoroughly enjoy it. So I love it. Love it, love it. And so this is it, you guys. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and thumbs up. And I can't wait to see you guys in the future video. Love you. Bye-bye.